Welcome back to Soul Renovation. I'm Adeline Atlas, 7 times published author. Bathrobes, tractors, playing cards, rice cookers. What's your excuse? Definition: your origin does not define your outcome. The brand you're building now may look nothing like what it will become, and that's exactly the point. Power doesn't come from starting perfect. It comes from starting, period. Zara started as a bathrobe manufacturer. Nintendo started as a playing card company. Lamborghini started making tractors. Sony? Rice cookers. You still think you need a perfect plan? These names now live in luxury, innovation, and status. But their beginnings? Ordinary. Functional. Unassuming. No hype. No viral moment. Just quiet beginnings and bold pivots. And that's the lesson. Where you start has nothing to do with where you're going. The culture glorifies overnight success, but real legacy comes from evolution, from starting where you are, with what you have, and trusting that who you are becoming will reshape the brand, the product, the purpose, and the power. Most people never build because they're too embarrassed by humble beginnings. They want the mansion without laying the bricks. But the ones who actually make it, they start with rice cookers. Let's talk real. Your business, your brand, your identity may not look anything like your endgame right now. That's okay. You're not behind, you're becoming. And if you don't allow space for your process to evolve, you'll stunt your growth trying to make your first draft your final form. But the magic lives in the pivot. Zara didn't stop at robes. Lamborghini didn't stay in the fields. Nintendo didn't keep dealing cards. Sony didn't say, well, we make rice cookers, so that's who we are. They expanded. They redirected. They allowed the next vision to come online, and they moved when it did. And you? You've got divine blueprints waiting to activate, but they can't find you if you're still arguing with your current stage. You think it's not good enough. You think it doesn't look like them, but what you're doing right now might just be the first product, not the final purpose. So release the pressure to have it all figured out. Release the shame of not being there yet. Because newsflash, no one ever is. The greatest brands in the world had to reinvent, and the greatest people had to be okay looking basic before they looked brilliant. You don't need to be Lamborghini yet. You don't need to have the Zara flagship store. You don't need to be featured or followed or funded. You just need to move, start, build, ship the thing, create the first draft, sell the bathrobe, and let the rest reveal itself through motion. The path becomes clear when you commit to the process. You want legacy? Be willing to look off-brand before the brand is born. You want success? Be okay selling tractors before the vision becomes speed. You want impact? Let the rice cooker carry you to the tech revolution. Start small, stay real, keep moving. Because where you start doesn't matter. Where you stop does. The School of Soul Vault is my private monthly membership designed for those who are done just listening and ready to start building. Inside, you get full access to my video series, the unfiltered teachings, the strategy, the game plans, everything I don't share anywhere else. If you're ready to grow in silence and rise with precision, this is where it happens. Join the vault. Monthly access. Lifetime impact.